have my pattern pieces here, both front and back. Here is the front, and the major design is going to take place on the front pattern. Here I'm going to be eliminating the waist dart by the side. So just simply remove the measurement, the amount of waist that you added earlier. Mine is 1 inch. So at the hip line, just blend it in. Okay, so now I can cancel this and trim out the dart. So here I'll come down by 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so now that I've gotten this, I can now draw out my slash lines. Here, drawing the slash lines has no rule at all. You can draw it anyhow you want it. Okay, if you want the whole pattern to have these lines, fine. You can do that from the waistline down to the hemline. Make sure that as you're trying to open it up, don't cut through. I made a mistake here, you can see, but I was able to just, I was able to bring it together. Can you see what I've done? So ensure that as you are trying to cut, please don't cut through, just be careful. Okay, and placing the pattern, the down part does not have any slash line, so it has to be stabilized. Because it's a center front, it has to be stabilized. Okay, so it doesn't have to move. It is only the the cut out lines, the slashed lines, that okay, after slashing you can just move and spread and all of that, but the down part does not have to move. Okay, so just spread as much as you want. Here I was able to spread by just 1 3/4 of an inch, 1.75 inches. Okay, so you don't have to like be exact, because of course there will be little errors. I discovered that there are some that were about 1.5 inches. Okay, so but that is not a problem. You can even spread as much as 2 inches. So it depends on how full you want it to look or how rushed you want it to look. Okay, so now I'm cutting it out right now, and here I have my pattern, and here is my hip line, hip point. Okay, so folding my fabric and placing my pattern template on it, and like I said, the down part has to be stable, straight, and placed carefully. Okay, so here is what I have, and I added half an inch seam allowance to the center front. Okay, so but I didn't add any seam allowance by the side because I already added on the pattern. All right, so this is what I have, and this is my hip line or hip point, and I'm trying to notch it right now. Okay, so now I'm going to run gathering stitches along this curved line and stop here, and you run a permanent stitch on the straight parts, the down part here from the original or from the center back. I'm going to be adding 2 inches. That is 1 inch for the zipper allowance and 1 inch again, okay, on the fabric to have 2 inches back vent width. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. So now I'm cutting it out right now, and here I have my back piece with my vent added to it. Okay, and of course I had already transferred my dart lines onto the fabric. So, and the checkpoint should also be considered when joining the hip and the desired new line. Okay, okay, so now joining the pieces, here I have my zipper, my exposed zipper. Okay, so and of course I'm going to be attaching my zipper. Then for the front piece I have the two fabric pieces on the front piece. I have it together and I'm gathering it right now. The stitches I'm running on it is going to make it gather together. Okay, and once I'm done doing that, of course I'm going to run it to the point where the curve stops. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is just to keep gathering until I have my exact front piece. Okay, my exact size of the center front. Okay, so this is what I'm doing right now, and once I'm done with that, I am returning this back to the way it was before, so as to be able to like confirm on my fabric if I have the original back. I hope you understand my point. Usually I ought to have produced a copy before slashing this, but I forgot. So that's why I'm bringing it back together to have it back. All right, so now I'm going to just place the paper or the pattern on it just for confirmation. So it's not bad, it's fine. All right, so I'm good to go. So I'm going to run permanent stitch from the waistline down to the hemline. Okay, so it's time for me to join both the back and the front pieces together. Okay, so and the first thing you will do is to ensure you match the hip point together, the waist point and the desired nail point. Okay, every checkpoint has to be matched. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then you can now start pinning the rest of the lines. Okay, so now it has been stitched. I've joined the sides together and I have the full skirt here. So this is the outcome. This is my exposed zipper. I have a video on how to attach an exposed zipper on my YouTube channel, so just check out for the link. So this is it. You can see the front, you can see the back, you can see how pencil it looks. Very lovely, and the center front is also beautiful. Thanks for watching. Bye.